welcome to this runners conditioning class. So as we're sort of drawing nearer to the end of the, getting to the end of April, I'm just going to start just putting together some nice little classes that you can do with a bit of everything. There's loads of stuff on here now. We've got some upper body stuff, we've got some core stuff. So today's class is just like a little bit of a recap. We'll just go through some nice warm-ups and some nice simple core exercises, some nice kettlebell exercises, then just a couple of little banded exercises. So just with our banded loop. If you haven't got a banded loop yet, that doesn't matter. We can do it without those as well. They're just a really nice addition to your, your training equipment. You don't need much. What you do need is commitment, dedication, and a bit of enthusiasm, which we all have for running. So, okay, so we're going to get warmed up a little bit. We're just going to go through our sort of simple exercises, top sort of warming down through. As always, thinking about our core, thinking about our posture. So if we're thinking about our posture now, and making it strong now that when we're running, it's much easier to bring us into that lovely tall posture. So we're thinking about rope from the top of the head, drawing our spine up, excuse me, core nice and engaged. But again, we're thinking about not bracing through our diaphragm. So if you're still struggling with that concept, add in some nice diaphragmatic breathing. Your diaphragm is a muscle that doesn't tire, so it should be doing the work. You shouldn't be using that for sort of bracing through our core. So, okay, so in standing, just give everything a little shake. I'm in bare feet again, so if you're doing this at home, it's really nice to do your exercises barefoot. If you've got your trainers on, but then still be aware of the connection between yourself and the ground. Okay, so we're just going to start by just doing some nice shoulder rolls. 4, 5, and then we're going to go forward. So we're just rolling right through our shoulders. 5, good. And then we're just going to put our hands across our chest. We're just going to rotate 1, round to the left and right. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. And then we're going to take our arms right up to the ceiling, just interlace our hands and just pushing our palm up to the ceiling. Reach up as high as we can. Really getting that last few centimetres through there. We're just going to take ourselves over to the right. Really feeling that side stretch through that left side. Really into those ribs, opening up through that left side. Try not to lean forward. Try and step lovely and tall. And back to centre. Come over. Again, really feel that lengthening through your ribs on that right hand side. Try and stay up nice and tall. Good, lovely. We're going to come down just into our hip hinge. So what we're going to do is just start to bring in a little bit of hamstring stretching. We'll do 10 of these, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to take our weight onto our left leg. Make sure you've got a little bit of space. We're just going to swing our right leg forwards and backwards. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. We're going to swing it across our body. Oops. And 3. So working on balance, working on getting that nice hip movement. 4 and 5. Really coming from the hip joint. 6, 7 and 8. 9, 10. And we're just going to do a lovely big open and close the gate. Whoops. And do 5 of those. Lovely big movement through that hip. 4. Last one. 5. Good. And then we're going to take our weight onto our right leg. Going to swing our forwards and backwards. So we can use these as a really nice warm up before we go out running. 2 and 3. 4, really get it from the hip joint. 5, 6, might feel this into glutes, lower back. 7, 8, and 9 and 10. And we go across the body. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. And 5 big, nice big Open and close the gate there. That's 2, 3, big circular movements, 4, and 5. Good. And we're just going to roll down, so from our head down through our neck, through the thoracic spine, fingers to the floor, and just roll up. We're going to do 5 of these. Rolling down, that's 2. Just let everything feel nice and relaxed. And 3, and 4. Last one. We're just going to hold this one down. Good, and then just widen our feet a little bit. Take our hands to opposite elbows and just give yourself a little kind of side to side shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Good, and then we're just going to take ourselves down into our squat. Oh, little quads today are a bit sore. Okay, and we're just going to push out through, elbows either side, just into our knees there, staying up lovely and tall. Good, and then we're just going to pop ourselves down onto our bottom. Okay, feet just wider than hips, and then we're just going to drop them over from one side to the other. We'll do 5 more, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Lovely. And just bring your feet in together and just gently hold onto our toes. Bringing our heels towards our bottom. Sit up lovely and tall. Just going to do some butterfly legs. Good. And then I'm still not getting anywhere with this forward fold. Just let yourself fold forward. Try and make it passive. You see, I'm a million miles from this. I'm just not getting anywhere with it. Good. And come back into sitting. Okay. Right, while we're down on the floor then. So we've got 100 different core exercises. Dead bug bridge, plank reach, cycling Superman. So we are going to start in our dead bug position. Okay, so we're going to do 20 of each one. So in our dead bug position, we have our back pressed onto the floor, hands up to the ceiling, feet in a tabletop position, and we extend through opposite arm, opposite leg. So we're going to do 20 in total. So we go 1 and 2, 3, 4. Keep that back pressed down. 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 9. Make sure you breathe in. 10 and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Okay. Right, we're going to come on to do our bridge. So we're going to do 20 bridges. So really good, solid push up towards the ceiling. Hands wherever you feel comfortable, but they're just sort of for balance. We're not pushing up through our hands, okay? So feet kind of hip distance apart. We push, we drive up 1 and 2. You can put your hands across your chest if you want to. 3. Squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just hold it up there. Good. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pressing down through our heels. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Slowly roll ourselves down. Lovely. We're going to come into our plank reach. So we are in our plank position and we're just going to take one arm out in front, okay? Again, we're doing 20 of these. So I'm still rubbish at these. Try not to do too much swaying from side to side. keeping that body lovely and still. Okay, so nice and braced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, well done. Cool. And down for some cycling or some bicycles. Okay, so again, that lovely strong core position, and we'll bring opposite arm to opposite knee. We're going to do 20 in total. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good stuff. And we're going to roll back onto our front, and we're going to do 20 mountain climbers. So again, in that lovely strong position, we're bringing knee, elbow to knee. We're going to do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh, good stuff. Oh dear. Got my hair back up. Okay. Right, so get your kettlebells. We're going to do some really lovely, simple kettlebell exercises. So really nice ones. Bit of shoulder, bit of posterior chain, bit of balance, bit of everything. So we're going to start with our kettlebell swings. So with our swings, we are in that lovely forward fold, hip hinge, and we are pushing the weight forward. And we're squeezing through our posterior chain, squeezing our bottom to push the weight forward. Okay, so I do 3 sets of 20 of these. Nice and going to work nice and fast today. Okay, so into that forward fold, push. We go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, push 15, 16, squeeze 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Short rest. We're going to do that again. Okay, straight into it. So again, we're working a little bit into endurance today. Okay, so we're going forward, nice and relaxed with our shoulders. We go 1, doing 20 again, 2, squeeze, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, really push that weight forward, 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Good stuff. Sort of 10, 15 seconds rest, but not too many. On this side this time. Okay, so same again, 20 really nice strong ones. Push 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 10, 1 and 2. I'll really push it 3, so you can get a bit high, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Good stuff. Okay, so single leg RDL, so we're sort of continuing with that hip hinge. I'm going to do same side, same arm, same leg. So I'm standing on my left leg, weights in my left arm. Okay, we're going to go down and up. We're going to do 20 one side and 20 on the other. So down we go. So we go 1 and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, well done, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, 10 more, whoops, 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 2 more, 9, and 10, whew. Stop size. Okay, yeah, so we're really working into endurance today, okay? So right foot, weight in right arm, we go down 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, whoops, and 7, okay, get it back, 8, and 9, 10, whoops, 10 more, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good stuff. So we're going to go straight into squat to press, and then we're going to come back and do our single leg RDLs again. So I'm going to squat down, we're still going to do 20. So again, we're working quite fast through these exercises. Okay, so we come down into our squat, we press up, okay? So off we go, we squat 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Let's get a nice rhythm going, 5. Have a rest after this, 6, 7, squeeze shoulders, 8, up tall, 9, and 10. 10 more, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Ooh, just have a quick minute. Okay, so back into our single leg RDL. Let's take our weight. Should have got a drink. Have a drink if you've got one. Oh, I'm just going to open that door because it is boiling now. Okay, 20, 20, 20. Let's go, let's make it nice and strong. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. 10 more. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Don't let your form go. 6, and 7, 8. 2 more. 80 good ones. 9, and 10. Swap sides. Right foot, right hand, hop lovely and tall. Get that lovely hip hinge. If you wobble, it doesn't matter. We're just working with that. Okay, down we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Try not to twist. And 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Last 10. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Let's get a really nice rhythm for the last 5. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Okay, squat to press. Really working those big muscles today. Okay, 20 in your own time. So nice and wide through hips. We go down. Oh, my quads are killing me. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Big press up overhead. 7. Go on, working hard. 8, 9. Of course, you can do these with dumbbells. 10, or just body weight. 10 more. 1, 2. You can use if you've got a little ball as well. 3, little throw up. 4, more balls. 5, 6, that's 4. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, again, have a little minute. Oh my goodness me, I'm quite hot now. Turn this down. Oh, just give your legs a little workout. Oh. Cool. Okay. Right, we'll do 2 sets of those. Now we're just gonna have we'll do a little side body stuff, some body weight side stuff. So we're gonna do some side lunges. We're just gonna do body weight this time, okay? So again, we're just working a little bit more into those adductors and that lateral hip movement. You can use your kettlebell if you want to. So we're going to do big step push, okay? So we're going to do 20 of those. Again, nice, strong upper body position. Try and get that lovely push back. So we go out, 1, and 2, and 3. Really stretching through those adductors. 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and 12. Let's see if we can touch the floor. 13, get a bit lower. 14, 15, and 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Grab your kettlebell. Just going to do some deadlifts, and then we're going to repeat that again. So what we're going to do is down, lift, like squeeze into our inner thighs to lift up. We're going to do 20. So we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9, and 10. 10 more. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Put your kettlebell down, just a little minute. We're going to go into our side lunges again. Just have 10 seconds rest. Probably do feel a little bit dehydrated. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water at the moment because it is getting a little bit warmer. I'm terrible at drinking water. Okay, right, so side lunges. Let's get right down, touching the floor. 1, and 2, and 3. Big push to come back. 4, and 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, nice and low, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good stuff. Get your kettlebell and do 20 deadlifts. Okay. Nice, strong, driving. I'm almost pulling with our adductors to come back up, so nice wide. We go squeeze, 1, 2, come up all the way, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Pop it down there. Oh my goodness me, a little shake out. Boiling hot. Good stuff. Right, we're going to come down into our Superman. Okay, so we are swapping. In fact, let's do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. So we take it from there into a squeeze. Now we're really working on the anterior chain at this point. Okay, so lovely squeeze through our anterior chain. Okay, and then we're going to get that full extension through. So we'll do 10 on one side, 10 on the other, elbow to knee. So we start in this position. We will go 1, and 2, and 3, 4, squeeze, 5, extend, 6, and 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Good. Swap over, extend out. Off we go, 1, and 2, squeeze together, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good stuff. We're going to come down into our dead bug again. So we're going to do our 20s. So into our dead bug. So we're really bringing that core in today. So into dead bug, good strong position, back down, off we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Ooh. Little feet into bridge. 20, nice strong bridges, really forcing up through those hips. We go 1, squeeze, 2, squeeze those, and a 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. We'll stay down here for our cycling before we go over onto our tummies. Okay, so opposite arm, opposite leg, going for 20. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh. Over onto our tummy. Last one, point reach. Oh. So if you're struggling with your plank reaches, you can do it on your knees and just reaching forward. We're really getting that reach from our scapula. Okay, you can come onto your knees. Yeah, so whichever level you're comfortable with, always thinking about progressing on as well. So don't just do things if they're easy. Think how you can progress stuff on. If you're not sure, drop me a message. I can always demonstrate some alternatives. Okay, so up into plank. Nice strong plank position. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and try not to sway, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, down we come. I'm just going to sit back onto my toes. A little stretch out through here while we're down here, sitting up into those toes. Okay, if this feels a little bit uncomfortable, just use a little bit of support. I just want you to get that lovely sort of stretch through that base of your foot there. Nice, and then we're going to come into our little Solea stretch as well. So, toes in line with knee, come still up on your toes on the back leg, and then we're just going to press down through our heel. Let me show you from the side. So there, down through our heel. So really getting into that soleus, which is so tight, so tight. Again, we're pushing the force down into our heel. Do a little bit of rocking if we need to. Good. And then just swap over. So opposite side. So toes kind of in line with that knee there. Pressing down through heel. A little bit of force going down through that long bone into the heel there. And then we're just stretching through. Good, lovely. And we're just going to finish off just with our band. So get our band. We're just going to pop it, first of all, over our knees, dead nice and wide. We're just going to do 20 squats. So we're thinking about the band's going to try and pull us in. So we're pushing out against it. Okay, so we're just bringing those hip muscles a little bit. Just keep nice and relaxed. All we're going to do is 20 nice, good quality squats. So you can see what I mean. The band's trying to pull my knees in. I'm just resisting. I'm sort of rotating my knees outwards. So we go 1. You can make these jump squats. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Keep that outwards resistance. 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. And 11, and 12, and 13, and 14, and 15, and 16, and 17, 3 more, 18, 19, and 20. Good stuff. Just going to bring our band down around our ankles. And again, we're just going to bring a little bit more of those sort of hip muscles in. So we're going to do some zigzag. So we're going to do 20. You can do like 5 forwards or 4 forward, or you can do forwards 1, 2, back 1, 2. Just going to aim for 20. So let's go. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I really like that because you work in your hips. Running is very much about moving forward, but we forget we need lots of lateral stability through our hips so that when we're landing on one leg, we can control that hip drop. So actually working our hips with lots of different ranges is dead good. Right, fab. So I'm just going to finish off this little session. It's quite a nice, fast, short session with a hip flexor stretch. So I see patients all the time with stiff hip flexors or shortened hip flexors from sitting at a desk all day. So a really nice exercise that you can do. We've done this before, so just join in. But in split kneeling, up nice and tall. And what we practice doing is just tilting our hips backwards. So we should feel that nice roll of our pelvis into a posterior tilt. So we're going to do that 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10. Then we hold it there. So the side that our hip is tilted, we take our arm up and we lean away and backwards. So feeling some stretch somewhere. And then back, and we just do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, lean, and we lean backwards and away. Ah! Good. And then we're going to swap sides. Let's go from the front. So again, that lovely split kneeling position. And we get that lovely tilt, that posterior tilt of our pelvis. Lots of people, especially men, we find it's really difficult. They just can't get that differentiation between sort of lower back and that pelvic tilt. So we work, quite often I just work with getting them doing that in sitting, in lying, in like a bridge position. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, tilt, 6, 7. So squeeze those butt cheeks, 8, 9, hold. Take that arm up and back. So you might feel it into thigh, you might feel it sort of back, lower back. Good, come back, we go again. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, big squeeze. Up, go away, yes, go away. And then back. Nice, lovely. And then we come down into our cat camel. Oh, let's just have a nice cool down. And then just breathe in. And breathe out. So a couple of rounds through, arching our back. And then dropping our belly, gaze forward. Lovely. Nice. Good. And back to centre. We're just going to sit into that lovely wide child's pose. Just taking our head down onto the mat or the carpet. Just let ourselves sink into that toe frost. Couple of nice breaths. Really sink into the floor. And then we're just going to come into 4-point kneeling. We're going to take our right arm up. Take it underneath us. And yeah, just rotate all the way up. Good. And then swap, left arm all the way up. Underneath. Thread the needle through. And then back all the way up. Good. And we're just going to come into our yoga squat. And just gently moving through our hips. As she says, oh, up lovely and tall. Good. Lovely. And then just come into sit-in. Just going to have a couple of nice breaths this time. I don't want you to think about anything really. Just think about just how you sit in. Hands onto your knees. Up lovely and tall. We're just going to have a couple of breaths, just a minute. Just really focusing on a breathing. Let that tension out of our shoulders. And just one more. Good, lovely. hopefully you can still see, all you need is sort of 15, 20, 25 minutes. There's so much that you can do. So I'm going to keep doing just some really simple, like kind of all-round exercises that you've got access to all these classes afterwards. So you know, continue with them. I'll just be putting some more up on YouTube anyway. So thanks for joining me today. Have a fabulous whatever you're doing the rest of the day. I'll catch you later. Bye.